start has kind of been absent in 2025. The Sha'Carri that won Worlds in 2023 and got silver at the Olympics in 2024 is back, and it's why she's running so fast, and it's why I think she's going to be a factor here in this final. Dina Asher-Smith of Great Britain, the British record holder at both 100 and 200, and of course she was world champion back in 2019, but somehow she does not have any individual Olympic medals. That's Chanel Smith, who she says she's having her most injury-free year. Here's Sha'Carri.
Seems to be a very composed Sha'Carri as well, who won this pre-classic 100 2 years ago. In fact, the last three winners, Shericka, Jackson, Sha'Carri, Melissa, all in this final.
That's right. And here is the second fastest woman ever at 200 meters. Only Flojo is faster. In fact, she's been the most dominant 200-meter runner over the last few years. She has the second and third fastest 200-meter races of all time.
Is the world champion.
What's the saying? Walk softly.
Yeah.
Carry a big stick. She's going to break out that stick here because I was really impressed about how she looked in that heat. And here's the collegiate record holder. She announced her presence with that NCAA win because 10:63 makes her the fastest in the world. And she's still just 20.
Here comes Favour Ofili of Nigeria. She'll start in lane 8.
She's run 10:87 for her best, but only 11:10 so far. I don't think you win this race, Lee, unless you run 10:7 or better. It's too much talent. And there's Shanti Jackson, daughter of Bershawn Batman Jackson, the 2005 world champion in the 400-meter hurdles. All she's done is break the high school record. She's the current high school record 100-meter holder.
And look who is here. This was just a few moments ago. The legend, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price, being acknowledged by the crowd here. And then South Carolina, the Gamecocks legend, Dawn Staley, multi-time NCAA championship winner, last couple of years runner-up with the Gamecocks. Two iconic women athletes here as special guests to watch this Nike women's 100-meter final.
Set.
Start than Adasia Hodge. And here comes Sha'Carri. Look at Sha'Carri Richardson, the world champion. Sha'Carri to the lead. It's tight between Sha'Carri and Melissa. It may very well be Sha'Carri Richardson. No, Jefferson Wood. It's a photo finish. That's how tight it was. What's the margin and who gets it?
Oh, that's got to be thousands.
Jefferson Wooden got the jump. Sha'Carri came back. They were level down the track.
So it's Jefferson Wooden that's confirmed as the winner now. 10:78 season's best, and more importantly, she continues her streak. I told you Sha'Carri is back to the form that saw her win the world title. Look at how close this was at the end. Remember, it's the torso across the line that's going to get you the win. If anything, Sha'Carri backed off of that hand gesture. I think Sha'Carri was close enough to have won the race. So 10:78. 10:79 and 10:80, just 2/2 of a second separating first and third.
Great run to Adasia Hodge.
Great race by the 20-year-old collegiate record holder.
How close do you like it? That was fantastic.
And I was noticing how Adasia Hodge was catching them both in the last 10 or 20 meters. So that youngster did some running here to run 10:80. That still has to be about her, I think her second or third fastest race ever. So she continues to impress. So the world champion put her streak on the line. Remember, she has not lost a 100-meter race since 2024. She went all of last year undefeated. She got close to losing that streak now, as Sha'Carri Richardson, her friend and training partner, gave her everything she could handle in this 100 meters. But both of them will go home very happy, all three, because this is a phenomenal race by these three amazing sprinters.
little bit of a shock to see Shericka Jackson in 6th, but 1/100th of a second is all that separated the world champ Melissa Jefferson Wooden over Sha'Carri Richardson. What a race, what a finish, and we are done with.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome and welcome back to the channel. If you have not subscribed up to this point, please consider to subscribe today. So we have just witnessed a short spectacular women's 100-meter sprint, and that has been delivered in one of the biggest statements of 2026 season. And guys, it was Melissa Jefferson who stole the spotlight in a breathtaking fashion, and coming close to her is Sha'Carri Richardson. So when they came into this race, the anticipation was enormous. Jamaica had brought some of the biggest sprint stars, including the explosive Clayton and the legendary Shericka Jackson. The United States countered with Melissa Jefferson and Sha'Carri Richardson, setting the stage for what many expected to be another thrilling USA versus Jamaica showdown. The atmosphere was electric as the athletes settled into their blocks. Then the starter's gun fired. Melissa Jefferson exploded out of the block with an incredible start. Her acceleration was almost flawless, and within the opening meters she had already established herself among the leaders. Sha'Carri Richardson was right there, but Jamaican athletes were trying desperately to keep pace. By the halfway point of the race, Jefferson looked completely in control. Her stride was smooth, powerful, and efficient, while the rest of the field struggled to match her speed. Every step brought her closer to another impressive victory. As the runners charged toward the finish line, there was no doubt who was going to win this race. Melissa Jefferson cruised fast in a brilliant 10.78 seconds, recording a season best and once again proving why she is becoming one of the most dangerous sprinters in the world. Not only did she win, but fellow American Sha'Carri Richardson came in second in 10.79, giving Team USA a dominant 1-2 finish against an elite international field. Jamaica's Alana Hodge battled hard to secure that place in 10.80, while Smith followed in fourth with a personal best of 10.89. Perhaps the biggest surprise came from two of Jamaica's biggest names. Clayton, who has been tipped as one of the future stars of world sprinting, finished fifth in 11 seconds. Close behind was two-time world champion Shericka Jackson, who crossed in 11.02. Guys, this result shows just how competitive women's sprinting has become in 2026. And on this occasion, the Americans simply had another gear. Melissa Jefferson did not just win because others underperformed. She earned this victory with a world-class performance from start to the finish. Her drive phase, transition, and top-end speed were outstanding, leaving very little opportunity for anyone to challenge her over the final meters. This performance also sends a powerful message to the rest of the world, with Melissa Jefferson running 10.78 and Sha'Carri Richardson just 100th behind. The United States appears to have incredible depth heading into the biggest championships of the season. In Jamaica, for Jamaica, this race is unlikely to define the rest of the year. Athletes like Shericka Jackson and Clayton have repeatedly shown they can bounce back, and one race does not erase their achievements or potential. So the fans can expect them to come back even stronger in future meets. But on this day, guys, the headlines belong to Melissa Jefferson and Sha'Carri Richardson. So they delivered, and that is what that matters most. The two outran their challengers, and with a sensational 10.78 and 10.79, Melissa Jefferson and Sha'Carri Richardson announced to the world that they are firmly among the women to beat in 2026. The sprint season is just getting even more exciting, and guys, who will respond in the next showdown? Only time will tell. But guys, you can also tell me what you think about that on the comment box below. So let's meet in the next video. Don't forget to share the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the like button. Adios.